In the first couple days of the beginning of this week, there were many streams and lots of rain.
Yeah, they like to think like it.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the House of Rick channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Cam, and today we're going to be dusting lots of stuff. I don't know if you can see that because I'm using my back-facing camera, so I can actually see what you guys are seeing right now. Sorry if this is a bit close. I kind of want to start filming with this more because I know it's better quality than the front-facing camera. But yeah, I'm about to start a live stream in about 10 minutes. So I'm going to be dusting. I basically have all my Ninjago stuff laid out here, all the built things, really. So you have pilot and then season 1 through season 9. And then I have my legacy stuff over here, which also I'm going to be dusting. And then this stuff I don't plan on dusting. This is my Forbidden Spinjitzu stuff, mostly because I don't even have all the sets built. I was debating about maybe doing a stream just building these tonight, but I kind of want to get, oh wow, yep, just stepped on that, nice. But, I do kind of want to just get this stuff all dusted first, because that's kind of more of a pain, and then probably tomorrow, I'll add all the minifigures onto the shelf, because, yesterday I wiped off this entire shelf, so it is totally free of dust, so that is awesome. I got the streaming set up here. I just set a few things up here just to start dusting, and then I got a headset and a mouse. So this has a better mic than what I had before, so that is good. And yeah, this shouldn't take too long. I know that this will take a while because the Dragon Spit takes a while to dust. The Diesel Knot takes a while to dust. And I've never actually dusted my legacy stuff yet. But I can imagine the Ultra Dragon and the Monastery don't look fun to dust either. Maybe I'll dust that stuff as well. That stuff should get dusted. So should Ninjago City, but there's no way that I'm bringing that over to the table. Yeah, no. Yeah, excited to finally get this all dusted and then put back on the shelf. What's going on, guys? It is 11:10. Just ended the stream a couple minutes ago. I was talking to, ouch, my fan. I was talking to Jin Blade a little bit after, and here is this, all done and dusted. And that's dusted. I just have those on the ground because I didn't want to pile things up even more. Yeah, that's quite the mass of stuff there. So yeah, if you were there for the stream, you might have known that the first stream actually got taken down like about a minute into like recording. So I'm looking a bit into kind of the child safety aspect of it, because I think that's why my comments are getting removed on my videos, because I'm a child, even though according to YouTube's rules I am old enough to upload on YouTube, being over 13 because I am 15. So yeah, it is really quite annoying how YouTube treats their kid creators who I guess show their face, because I think that's kind of the issue. Didn't know my face was that hideous, no. But yeah, so I'm looking into that. Yeah, there's really no point in appealing anything like that, because from what I can tell, it's not going to get me anywhere or anything like that, and I already tried and something was messed up with my accounts. So yeah, that's cool. But I'm gonna read a bit of this thing. I'm pretty sure I've already read them before after I got like my first channel strike, but really it goes in as a warning. So yeah, that was for child safety, because yeah. But anyways, I'm probably just going to wind down watching a Minecraft stream right now, and then probably gonna play some Minecraft. I did not dust this set just because I got this secondhand, so I wanted to take it apart and wash the pieces eventually anyways, and I think that's what I'm going to be doing with this. It is the next day now. I just added the mic tape on the ends of the shelves and in the little gap here. I think the older mic tape fell off in that section, and then I added it on the end of that shelf as well, so it's kind of if I can back up, trying to not step on the sets on the ground. It's kind of all nice and with the black outlining, and now I can finally add all the figures, and yes, it is still a big mess. Alright guys, so it is the next day now. As you can see, all the figures are up. Well, there's some more over there, and we'll get to that in a bit, but I'm going to turn the camera on so I can better see, because I'm using the back camera again. Hopefully this is like better quality and such, because I've been losing some quality on the upload recently, and sometimes it takes a while for the video to like fully upload after, and if I'm in a rush and like have to upload the video then, and I couldn't before, then it's just not gonna look as good. So I'm trying to use this back camera more, even though I can't actually see what you guys are seeing now. But yeah, let me flip this around so I can show you guys. So much like before, all these, or exactly like before, all these sets are in timeline order. So basically from the pilot sets and the pilot figures that I have, of course, and that I have built, because I need to still rebuild some stuff in this like section of stuff. So basically from the pilot all the way to season 10, which are the Oni figures, which are on the side here, which is basically the only thing for season 10 that we have, right? Because it was all legacy. But technically those aren't legacy, but those are season 10. So yeah, it's confusing and weird having really just 3 minifigs for a whole season of Ninjago, but I guess it was a different season anyways. And I did, well, like I said, I rounded the shelves off with the tape, but on this side I had figures going that way just because of kind of space issues, and we'll talk about space issues when we get to the hunted stuff, because I couldn't even fit everything on here. Hunted just had some bigger and some longer sets, but yeah. So I don't know if I should put the figures on here either, if I like eventually, maybe, because I know if I put the figures on here, we'd have literally like no like figures in front for like the pilot stuff, or the pilot episode stuff. And obviously I want to get like more figures later and stuff once I get the fire temple and all that. You know, get more figures, and you know, I still need Sensei Boo. I still need all their dragon suits. I think DX I think, all their DX suits for that. But that being said, I still need to get more figures, obviously, for the pilot episodes. Yeah, and right now, you see these white studs on the shelf. Those are separating the seasons. So, obviously, don't have very many figures in this area. So, gonna need to get more stuff from those seasons. I'm gonna take the studs down. Those were just there while I was putting the figures up, just to like kind of hold my spot and everything. And again, I'm using the same technique to hold the kind of figures with the tails, or or these things. Nauticon really does not stay very well. So basically what it is, it's one of those like, I don't even know what they're called. I'm sure they're modified something others, with a black stud on it just so it blends in. And then, yeah, I can't do it with one hand. But yeah, and then it's the same thing for all the snakes. Pythor there, it's the same thing, and it sticks out a bit more with like the snakes that don't have the black hand, but that's all right. And then for the figures with the smaller legs, I just put those snap pieces on, which, you know, I don't have a lot of those, so that's fine. So yeah, I'm not really going to explain like the figure lineup and how I line up the figures, because I'm planning on doing a kind of like Ninjago set collection tour video, basically, so then I can talk about that and how I like decide how to line up the figures and such like that. How I decide what figures not to put on, which is very few, and might be bigger. I still have to make some decisions about that, like Kilo there. I don't know how I like that at all, because he has some studs, or not, they're not studs, they're like, I don't know, Technic thingamaboopers, but they can go on the edge like that, or stick in the studs. So yeah, it is what it is. Also, Sons of Garmadon, because it came with so many figures, it had like a very wide spread of things, whereas Hunted didn't come with as much of a variety of figures, even though with all the hunters, and it wrapped around the corner, so that took away from kind of the width and everything. And with the Dragon Spit being a long set, I guess, yeah, that's not too bad. Firstborn being a bigger set, and the Diesel Knot being a good set, a good, decent set. Kind of like the same thing with Forbidden Spinjitzu, you know, those comes with the castle and the also the land bounty, so it's kind of like the same thing almost, except I'm pretty sure the land bounty is bigger than the castle. I forget. I know there was some weird stuff about that in price, because like one was bigger, but the one that was bigger cost less or something. Maybe that was with something else. But yeah, so I have the rest of the 100 sets down here with Firstborn, the Diesel Knot Throne Room, and Destiny's Wing, just because they were not going to fit up there, as you can see. So yeah, that does kind of suck. I'm thinking of more shelves, possibly one under there, but I'm not too sure about that. But I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking, so maybe 2 or 3 shelves like that size. That's my Marvel shelf. So 2 or 3 shelves that side, kind of on the wall here. Obviously the boxes would have to come down. I'm okay with that. I'm thinking I'll still like keep like that there with like all the Ninjago boxes as the backdrop. I like that. Just for like streams and stuff when I do show my face, so you guys can see something good, that being the boxes. So yeah, I'm thinking like maybe three of those. I don't know about 4. I don't know how that would work. Then again, I don't know if I'd have to pay for these. Maybe my parents would help me, but I might have to pay for those. But I have an extra one of these shelves, which are the longer kind. You can see that goes from all the way from here to right here. There's a line there. So yeah, those shelves are a lot bigger than the smaller size. I don't know if there's an in-between size that would work better for this space maybe, but I'm definitely leaning towards that size. And I did move all the other non-Ninjago stuff off this, and I moved most of the legacy sets on here, and the Titan mech, just because that set is, yeah, mixed feelings about it now. It face planted off the edge of my table yesterday because its stability isn't the best and my table isn't the best. And with this stuff here, guys, this is just the Ninjago stuff that I didn't have room for on my shelf. So we have the rest of the legacy stuff right there, and then we have the Forbidden Spinjitzu stuff right there, and then the last 2 sets that I have of the Forbidden Spinjitzu sets that I need to build, and then I need to get the last 2, the bigger sets. And then I do have this stuff on the ground, which I want to be taking apart on like kind of our group stream this Sunday, I believe it is. So yeah, tune in on Jim Blade's channel for that. I think I'll be there. If not, I'll probably be in the chat. Otherwise the slots will be full, and that would really be the only reason why I wouldn't be there. So I'm just going to be taking apart that stuff on the stream, and then also building these 2 sets because that needs to get done. But anyways, that is going to be wrapping it up for today's video. Yeah, I've done this intro like 3 times. We're not going to talk about it. So yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace out.